Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kat and I do bullet journal things. I try to add in a little bit of art as well. Gotta use that art degree somewhere. This month we are getting ready for the cold season. I decided to stay clear of holiday themes like Christmas and went for an Arctic fox theme instead. With having a toddler, I didn't have a ton of time to plan. But I had this pretty snowflake washi that I knew I wanted to use. So I was trying to figure out colors and what pairs well with that washi in particular. And I really love this peachy paper I got in Japan to go with some of the blues we're going to use. And I thought some kind of snowy animal as well. With scrap bullet journal paper, I drew a few quick foxes when my toddler was asleep, and I think they ended up really cute. For this fox, I'm using a pretty coral color for his scarf and a really light gray for his fur. Arctic foxes are mostly just white, so this light gray will be subtle and work perfectly. This snowflake washi is so pretty, and I really like the silver gilding. I ended up deciding to use a lot more silver in this spread because it's so pretty. Finally, I get to test out my new stamps from Japan. I'm using a metallic blue Faber-Castell pen with them. Part of me thought this would speed up my process, the stamps, but I learned this definitely doesn't. Maybe if I didn't use a pen and used a stamp pad instead, it would go faster. I don't know. Maybe it's a practice thing and I'll get better over time. I did press down too hard on a few of the stamps, so I will in a little bit clean that up with some white gel pen. Then we decorate with snowflake stickers, just as sparkly and shiny as the washi. Sadly, I only have one sticker sheet, bad planning on my part. I'll have to use them very carefully throughout this whole month. This is not feeling quite finished to me, so I use my Tombow to make a light border for the cover, and then I go back in and add some drawn snowflakes. I love how simple and cute this cover page turned out. I'm dying. I love all the soft colors. I bring back the metallic blue pen for the titles on my goals page. This page, as previously stated, holds my goals, both small and big. Like for December, my main goal will be to get back in studying Japanese. It also holds my media, so books, shows, and music I'm listening to. Like in November, I watched Physical 100 on Netflix. It's a Korean fitness competition. It really felt like it had anime energy. It was so fun. And lastly, instead of the usual meal idea section, because I mean, holidays, I'm probably not going to be very thoughtful about what I eat, I decided to use this as a gift idea category to keep track of gift ideas. I tear up some of that peach paper and add it to the side as a nice border, and then I also added some washi on top of that. I wasn't sure how it would look, but I ended up liking how it turned out. Now it's time to add more snowflakes. I also decide to use my Tombow to highlight every other line for my sections. I like this effect a lot. It makes it feel more finished. Also, luckily it's such a light blue Tombow, you can't really tell that I'm very bad at drawing a straight down line. I think the trick is supposed to be going as slow as possible when pulling your Tombow towards you. I've tried it. I think I just have too shaky of hands. If you noticed a weird lighting change, sorry about that. I'm filming by my window and I don't know. Maybe just a weird shift in time of day. IDK. Anyways, all that matters is we are done with this page and my toddler is still napping, so we're doing good. Next up is the calendar page. Last month I did a full spread, but I think I'm going back to a single page this month. Not sure if I'm really going to use it a ton because it's December. And also, yay, more stamping! Just so I can break up all the blue, I decided to use my coral, pink, whatever color Mildliner for the days of the week as well. For the actual grid, my boxes are 5 spaces tall and 3 spaces wide. I find it gives just enough room for like 1 or 2 events per box if you write small enough, which works perfectly for me. For the first few days that are still November, I decided to draw big snowflakes over them. I like to keep each month to itself, so I thought this would be a nice decorative element to get November out of here. I wanted more silver, so I used a gel pen to number the days. I don't use a ton of gel pens and didn't realize that they do take a bit longer to dry, so we will have some smudging this December. Because of the limited amount of silver snowflake stickers, I realized I can just use the silver gel pen to draw some more. I do go back in a bit and add some to the previous pages just so everything stays consistent. For the monthly review, I decided it's time to have another Arctic fox. He would just be relaxing at the bottom of the page. I also color him the exact same way I did on the cover page. Decoration-wise, I want to keep it pretty simple because I need more room to write on this page. This is where I put down my wins for the month, even small ones, like making a phone call I've been putting off for weeks but only took 2 seconds to do, or bigger ones like making a new pattern. Second is my memories. Usually I use this for cool or cute new things Farah and my toddler is doing. For November, for example, she started to learn how to run and she was having so much fun running up and down our hallway. On the bad side, she also learned how to throw tantrums, and I'm not a fan. Lastly is my sandbox section. This is basically my brain dump, like journaling section. I'm not in love with the title brain dump, so I'm switching it to sandbox. I saw it on Pinterest and it made me think of a video game sandbox environment for experimenting and being creative, so I'm definitely using that title instead. Quickly, I'll add some snowflakes and call this page good. At this point when I was filming, I started rushing. Farron was set to wake up pretty soon from her nap, so I was trying to be really quick. Unfortunately, in the next section, we'll see being quick does make things kind of mess up sometimes, but it still looks good, and that's all that matters. We are now just left with the weeklies. I'm doing another Dutch door this month, but it's only going to have a vertical cut, so we don't have to worry about cutting too close to the binding this time. Each week will have its own spread, but they will share the left and right border. On the left we will have our daily habit trackers, and on the right we'll have a mini calendar and our weekly trackers. I'm adding washi to the edge of the paper to be an easy decorative element. I saw Aaron Smith do this and it looked really pretty. For the habits section, I'm using the silver gel pen to make mini calendars. This setup makes it easy to fill in the days that I complete the habit. It's just super user friendly. This is also where we do get some smearing from the gel pen from me trying to speed through this setup really fast. But you'll see that in a second. And I try to cover it up with gel pen. Doesn't quite work, unfortunately. I also add our last fox buddy for the weeklies. He ends up taking a bit more room than I thought, but that's okay. I'll just use less weekly trackers for December. I'm fine with doing less. We are back in my stamping nightmares, but no worries, editing magic makes it go way faster for you guys. By this point, the toddler is starting to sound like she's waking up, so I'm booking it. And unfortunately, that does mean not all my boxes for the week are the same size. My Saturday ends up being a bit small, and my Sunday a bit big, but it doesn't really bug me enough to fix it, especially when a toddler is starting to wake up soon. And if you're a parent, you probably know that feeling. toddler is now awake, but we have her watching Bluey just so we can get through this real quick. Gonna fill in my habits and add some decoration, and the first weekly will be done. I will do the rest of the weeks later, hopefully before December, but we'll see. I do like to procrastinate a lot, so we'll just have to keep our fingers crossed. Luckily, I finished this before I had too many toddler issues. Also, if you like some of the things I used in this video, I got most of these things from Japan. If you want to see what else I got there, just click on the link thing at the end of the video, and you'll be able to see all the little cool odds and ends I was able to pick up. Let's do a quick flip through for December. It all feels very soft and I love all the colors. I'm excited to use this soon. What do you think? I'd love to hear what themes you're thinking about using for December. Let me know in the comments. Thank you for joining me today. I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday season. Bye!